Blessings, guys. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Angel, and this is Life and Classics. And we have the opportunity here to have alongside of us a 1970 Ford Mustang Mach 1. And we will look at all its features, and we'll show you along the lines of the vehicle. And within the vehicle, this vehicle is 95% to almost 100% original. You have matching numbers engine, matching numbers tranny, and we'll take a look everything inside and out. Just wanted to share with you before we begin the runaround or the walk around. There's a word given in history, a word given that says that the blessing of the Lord is what enriches a man and brings not with it sadness. So we're gonna start right at the front. Look at the hood. If you come alongside the side here, you can see that it is a 351. So within that engine bay, you have a 351 Cleveland, which pushes about 300 horsepower stock. This car was made for the time period for muscle cars. You can enhance the engine if you like, but within this vehicle, you have that 300 horsepower stock right out of the factory. When you look at this grille here, you see you have your running lights plus your fog lights, and it's an awesome, what I would call styling, because it's right off the grille. You got your running light and fog light, also your lights, high beams, and your signal lights are right up in the bottom, right and left, okay? But when we come alongside the vehicle, you got some marker lights there. You got your F7014 rims. Originally belongs to the vehicle, so everything is 95 to, like I said, 100% stock to the car. Right on the side, you got the emblems, Mustang Mach 1. What a beauty. Just look at that color. So we're here at the rear end of the vehicle. This car, as you know, it has a awesome styling. You have the wing, you have the emblem of Mach 1, you have the famous horse symbol that dictates Mustangs. You have the rear running and brake lights. This has 3. Your backup lights. You have your dual exhaust, and it just sounds crazy when the engine turns on. It just sounds amazing. When we go alongside the rear end, you can see alongside the whole vehicle, there's no dents. The paint is in immaculate condition. You can see right through that black, or deep inside the black, as many would say. And this is a fastback, what they call Mustang fastbacks, but this is a Mach 1. And as I said before at the beginning, original matching numbers. Look at the way the hood just runs down the rear of the car all the way to the trunk of the car. It's just very, very, very sleek. We move forward, you have your antennas. You have right here your rear view mirrors. And one detail that this car also has, right on the hood of the engine, you have signal lights. So when you hit the signal lights, it'll also signal right up on here, the right and the left. So when you hit the left, it'll tell you and dictate to you that the left signal light is on, or the right signal light is also on. And right here at the passenger side, you have those same emblems. You have Mustang, you have Mach 1, and those well taken care of tires and rims. But when you look at this car from front to back, it's just American muscle, American beauty. One of the other details that I should have mentioned beforehand when we were here at the rear end is that this is one of the years where they came with this honeycombed grille at the back. And these Mach emblems are one of the years where they one by one gave you a specific emblem. Other years have it in stickers, but this is just a beautiful touch to this car. We're right here at the driver's side door. Just an interesting detail, as we all know, those that love cars and are passionate about cars, the VIN number itself tells us exactly what this vehicle is, what engine it holds, where it came from. So here we have a detailed list of all the different numbers within the VIN number. You have letters, you have numberings, and each letter and number tells us exactly what this vehicle holds. And when you open the door, right on the door, you'll see the VIN number. And right there, it'll tell us exactly the engine, where it came from. And one interesting fact about 1970 Ford is that from 1974, they started putting the VIN numbers on the windshield. But anything before 1970, you would either find it on the door or you will find it on the frame of the vehicle. But the interesting thing about this one car is that from 1970 forward, VIN numbers were also added onto the windshield. But look at inside. Black with red interior. You have your wood trimming, you have your lighting, you have your roll-up windows, you have your movement for the rear view mirrors, driver's side, passenger side, speakers for the system, and that famous horse that lets us know this is a Mustang. Here you got signal lights. You have your lights, brakes, emergency brake release, and this is an automatic. Just look at that wood trim. Look at that wood trim. This is another interesting feature that this car has. I would have never known unless we were told or found out about it, but look at where the horn is. Right on the steering wheel. It's just an interesting, and for me, it's one of those stylings and features that only certain cars have, that this one has, that distinguishes it from any other vehicle. It's just whoever thought about this styling and this horn right at the hands and the steering wheel, you just tap it and it rings. It's just an amazing feature. Right from the passenger side, we can look at all the other features. Again, this car is 95 to 100% original, matching numbers. So you'll have your original AC, your original radio. This has not been, changed in any way. It has not been remodeled in any way. It's the original radio, original AC system and heating system. You have your vents, you have your lights, you have the wipers, and you have all the tachometers right on there. You can see the mileage, you can see your fuel, you can see your temp, the oil pressure, and this one also has the alternator where we are at in recharging or not. And here you have a clock and the emblem Mach1. This is your glove box, another vent over there. And you have here a center console as well. We're also here in the back seat of the Mustang. It's looks small, but it's actually comfortable. The seating is plush, and this back seating also folds down. In a second, I will show you a quick video on how it folds down, but you have lighting, and you have this, as we saw from the outside, this fastback, how the roof line and the rear view window just connect together. It's just an amazing styling. And here we go with the seat being folded down. If you need some space for some luggage, if you need some space for anything you need, you just fold the seat down and you got plenty of room, not only here, but also in the trunk to put in some luggage or anything you need to bring with you, whether picnicking, whether going out with the wife, whether going out with some friends, you have enough space to put any additional luggage. We're right back at the front of the vehicle. Right now, we're going to open up the hood. This is a a feature that not many cars have, except muscle cars, and this is one of them. Look at that engine. So we're gonna take a quick run through the engine. This engine, as we know through the VIN number, gives us a lot of details. One of the details concerning this engine is that it is an emissions vehicle that comes straight out of California. You can see it there. At that time, California was the one that was doing emissions, and this vehicle came originally from California. One of the other details concerning this vehicle, you can also look at the radiator cap detail right here, right at the center of that cap. It looks like a little brass dot or a little brass indent. On the other vehicles, it will have something much bigger. This is the Ford air conditioner. You have here where it came from. Right on the air conditioner, you would also have the serial number and all the numbers matching concerning that AC to this car. And another interesting detail is that if you look way at the bottom, there's a blue canister way down there. And that will also let us know that this vehicle has gone through emissions. This vehicle also has been certified by Ford itself. You can see that big OK right there. That OK will let us know that it was certified by Ford. Not only has this been certified by Ford, but also you can tell by the block and the heads there that it is much bigger. It's a Cleveland engine, so it is much bigger than the other engines that Ford made. So this was prepared stock, but you can enhance it. It was just made for power, for horsepower, and it's just awesome work of art. There's the battery, looking like its original battery. And even the hood looks like it's in great condition. These are the vehicles that I like to come and see and take a look at when it has its originality. It hasn't been altered, it hasn't been changed, it doesn't have a modern engine. No, it's original to that year, and that just brings the reality and the beauty of those times in that era of muscle cars and Ford Mustangs Mach 1 fastback. It's just an awesome, amazing vehicle. Just a reminder, guys, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Hit in those comments what you liked about the vehicle, what features you didn't know about the vehicle that today you found out, and if there's a vehicle you would like me to do a feature on, just put in the comments the year, make, model, and we'll do something similar. So again, guys, don't forget to hit a like, comment, subscribe. This is Angel, Life and Classics.